Welcome back. Last week, the APC, All Progressive Congress, unfolds its roadmap, which includes creation of state police, free education, jobs for unemployed, solid anti-corruption battles, amongst others. This is our focus on Hot Topics today. It's your view that it counts. You can call us on 070-8066-8014. You can tweet to us at YourViewTVC. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this. All right. I know we mentioned this briefly last week during it was all over the papers. They finally released their roadmap, and this is what's supposed to help topple PDP, hopefully. So we need to just hear the people's thoughts on this roadmap and see if they feel that this is what the way forward is. So we're going to take it one at a time. I don't know what your general thoughts are on the APC movement, but let me just throw a few at us. As I said earlier, they want to have the state police. Do you guys believe in that state police project? They're going to create 20,000 jobs per state. Free, relevant, quality education. It's not the first time we're hearing about this. Restoration of agriculture. Better housing plan. Independence for EFCC, ICPC, INEC, SIECs. Peace and security. 5,000 naira per month for 25 million poorest people. Establishment of technological-driven industrial estates. Ex-youth corps members to get allowance for 12 months. And zero tolerance for official private sector corruption, amongst others. I mean, that's just a few we're going to be looking at right now, but yes.
I need to ask you a question. That's 5,000 for 25 million poorest people. How are they going to assess these poorest people?
I just wrote it down.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We would just go to house and say, yeah, are you poor? Give like 5,000
Everybody can jump on the bandwagon and say,
yeah,
I'm poor.
We need to know what the criteria. I'm sure they'll develop a criteria for what qualifies you as poor to get that 5,000 naira. But accessibility is another thing. How do we know who is poor and who is not poor?
Exactly.
And how do you define these poor people?
Yes. You see, what even happens in the Western world, especially in the UK, when you see that because they have provided a lot of freebies for people that maybe like single mothers and all that, you see them, they are single mothers because they know that the number of children you have determines the number of house. I mean, the number of how big your house is. They keep having children. So this what? So I have a problem with that particular 5,000 naira for 25,000 people. I would rather you give me a job.
25 million.
25 million people. So you tell me that there are 25 million poor people in this country.
Oh, much more than
you know? So I would rather you give me a job. So do you keep on giving 5,000 naira to 25 million people?
But wouldn't it just help to buffer?
It will not help anything, Murayo, because what is 5,000 naira first of all? What can 5,000 naira do? Are we talking about school fees or what are we going to talk? Well, how do we spend 5,000?
Poorest people. These are people.
So the poor people should not go to school.
You see, doesn't mean that they will not work. It's just a support.
Alongside that money, they are also creating jobs. According to them, they'll be creating 20,000.
I am sorry to say that one is a total no-no for me. 5,000 there for 25 million poor people.
Poorest.
Yes, whatever.
Poorest.
Whatever.
Poorest.
I don't even like to call people, poor. But you see, I would rather they focus more on job creation. I've noticed something about Nigerians. We are very good people and we are very hardworking. You see a lot of people going on the street, dragging things. And so rather, instead of that, boost up the economy in such a way that however menial the job is, they can even make more than that 5,000 naira.
As I said last week also, Alhaji Lai Mohammed was saying that they did some kind of research. And the research comes up with the fact that jobs was number one issue Nigerians are having. And that's probably why they're saying they're going to create 20,000 jobs per state. Now, this 20,000 jobs, is it per month? Is it per year? Or is it per the entire 4 years they do? They want to create 20,000 per state. I don't understand that part because I'm pretty interested in the job sector. Yes, Nima, you're going to say something?
No, I was going to talk about the 5,000 who I was so much against.
What was doing on this 5,000?
No. Okay. I'm saying that it will go to some length for some people. Because I remember when I was serving, there are people that are above this service age, but they made sure they went for service because they had increased the money to 19,000. They were getting something. People wanted to serve at all costs to get, that money. So as I was saying that people will now start, trying at all costs to get it. I just wanted us to encourage APC to at least start from somewhere. Probably start with the 5,000.
Because some people actually do earn 5,000 naira a month. There are people who earn 5,000 naira.
My younger sister was talking to me about the cleaner in her hostel back in school that the cleaner was paid 5,000 naira per month, and that some of them were not encouraged by the amount of money they were getting, so they don't really do the cleaning. So I was just thinking, so somebody gets paid that amount monthly.
Yeah.
So it is just
to
a
you, 5,000
confirmation.
is nothing, but some people, it's a
They
lot of
do
money.
work to earn that amount of money.
Yes, YK.
So if
No, you see, on paper, this manifesto is like
Beautiful.
beautiful. It's like a dream.
Execution is
It's
always
the
a problem.
execution, the implementation. Are they really going to? Is it just, you know, I have a problem with Nigeria. I would have preferred them to say, look, my manifesto is who I'm going to do my best to make Nigeria a better place.
You would accept that? I wouldn't accept that.
I won't.
Listen now.
He's making a point.
If you have problem with me, tell me. I am going to be a government of the people. I will listen to the people's voices. Because if they promise all this, isn't PDP promised almost the same thing now? If they promise all this and they don't implement it, it will make them just like any other political party.
A manifesto can be constructed very beautifully, Moriah. So whether they write it in beautiful English for people to hear, okay, this is what I have to do and all that, that is totally, you know, one side.
Let me take Joseph's call. Good morning, Joseph. Are you there?
Good morning.
Thank you for calling.
You are looking wonderful.
It's Monday, Jerry. We're trying. We're trying to get ourselves together.
I think I listened to some of the speech. I think when you talk of free education, I think I don't know the position of any LASU student. If you say APC is going to give Nigeria free education,
Free education.
then you consult the LASU student and see what their opinion about that. But I think coming to this very point in time whereby the world are going to a different dimension, I think there's no need for any policy to be, any government or any person to be coming out to tell that I want to be sharing money. Create an avenue for people to generate even 500,000, not 5,000. What will 5,000 do for anybody? Create just what Nigeria needs, the environment. Government doesn't create job, but you create the environment, the job will be coming up by itself. So I don't look at them. I think, and it didn't give the support. I was thinking they want to be an alternative to PDP. What I'm seeing, I think they should go back to their drawing board again.
Okay.
We have gone past through this period. You understand? So that they tell us we are very intelligent in Nigeria. They should not tell us that we all this kind of this thing. If you give me an environment that can maybe a more that can
I think your point is taken,
and
Joseph.
employ people. That's what we are looking for.
Thank you so much, Joseph. But let us not take this 5,000 naira in isolation, because they are also saying that they plan to establish technological-driven industrial estates. Right? They plan to restore agriculture. All these will create jobs, and you don't. Then Mr. A will not have
to build
earn
4
5,000 naira
refineries
anymore.
in
So
4
they plan
years.
to also create jobs. So let us look at it both sides.
You know,
That 5,000 naira is
I'm
supposed to be a
tempted
buffer.
because, you know, I don't belong to any political party.
Nobody here does.
I look at all of them. You people are even better than me. I look at all of them with complete distrust. All of them. Every single party. Complete distrust. My own is this. I'm tempted to say, please vote for this APC and let me see them do what they've promised in 4 years. I will bet you they will not do it. Vote for them and let us see.
You know, for me, Murayo, it's sad, but you see, that line alone inside this manifesto should not even have, they shouldn't have put it. They should not have. It's derogatory as far as I am concerned.
Really?
Yes.
But you've traveled abroad now. You see how these things happen now.
Calculate 5,000 naira. Murayo, forget even the people that are begging on the streets now. If you give them, in those days, when you give them 1 kobo, they will be happy and they'll be jumping. Go and give them 10 naira now. They'll be looking at you as if, is this all you can give me? Because even the cost of living is so high, and you now say that this is, so they shouldn't have put that line at all.
Okay, I have Adewale. Okay, so we'll take off that line. Let us focus on
Let's
another
take
point.
off that line.
The other point. But let's take Adewale's call first. Good morning, Adewale. Are you there?
Hey, good morning, Morayo. And good morning to Auntie Yenny in the studio.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I think the APC. I think this one I'm so disappointed in them. Map is something bigger than that. I'm expecting promise us maybe in 4 years will give us 30,000 megawatts. That's what I'm expecting. But they did their best, showing that they are not the saints. They are not going to do anything different part of PDP. Maybe they can be able to do another thing with different a little bit.
Adewale, they are also promising.
But have the political will and the power. I don't think they have it. About the headline in that AU, I think I remember what Baba Fela said. Say what is good about United Nations. We are helping the whole Africa, especially in the whole world, fighting their security. We spend a lot of money in Africa. About 15,000 of our soldiers went to Mali, conquer Mali under 6 months, bring Mali back to the peace. Now they are not telling us they are calling. It is now they are seeing that we have problems in Nigeria. What is good about United Nations? I read all about Fela said. It's all about party. Some people they are not seeing anything.
All right, thank you very much, Adewale. Appreciate your call.
Well, APC is also saying that they'll build 4 refineries within 4 years. So those are their promises.
You see, it sounds beautiful on paper.
Although we know
PDP, their first term, we are going to build the refineries. They have not even started.
We didn't get it. But right now they are saying, I'm just saying that part of their manifesto is that
they will give NEPA
5,000.
You see, like what YK said, if you come out to me and tell me that this is it, this is the state where we are in, but for us to get to this level, that where we are planning to be, these are the things we will do. It will make me a lot of sense. Not promising to give me 5,000 naira.
We have breasted
5,000 naira. I'm just saying, Murayo, we have breasted it.
Because
it is important you know the minds of the people that are leading you, Murayo. That tells me a lot. That singular line. It tells me a lot.
Let us take another point.
Give me another point.
Because you have dwelled on this 5,000 and people are thinking it's all they want to just do is give out 5,000 naira to 25 million people. Let's put that on the side. Another point, they say they want to make EFCC, ICPC, INEC and all independent. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. It's a good thing, but you see, CBN.
Let me take Jimmy. Okay. Jimmy, I think Jimmy or Jibe. Good morning, are you there? Jimmy, thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, Morayo and Co. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Yeah, please, I want to contribute to your program.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you.
You see, please, before I go further, could anybody tell me the difference between 12? Could anybody tell me the difference between 6 and half a dozen?
6 and half a dozen, same thing.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is this. These people, they are all the same. They have failed us all. Now, see what is going on in Nigeria. We are not happy with them all in the sense that, see, the sultans, the leaders of the Muslims over there, they are not sincere. How can? What we are saying is that if the people stand up and speak to the Muslim people over there, everything will be calm. So what I'm trying to say is this. We are sick and tired of this politics. It's only God. And if care is not taken, I see this country dividing. Because we are tired. The future generation, we are tired of all these people. May God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Amen.
All right.
Thank you.
Do we have any tweets? I don't think we have any tweets.
The tweet is not coming.
Not coming in.
You know.
Okay.
You were saying something about...
I was going to say that ex-youth corps members to get allowance for 12 months after their youth service.
So they get
which is good because most times after 1 year they're not able to get jobs. These are fantastic. You said something about making EFCC, ICPC and CBN is not supposed to be independent. But we've seen what has played out because somebody decides that he wants to blow the whistle. You see, that's what I'm saying, because by the books they can decide that okay, it is independent, but we know that they will not totally give those people 100% authority to say, okay, they want to do what they want to do. We keep seeing them playing politics with everything. And it's high time they put a stop to all those things and govern what is supposed to be governed.
All right, the thing is that what's the alternative, really? Everybody here agrees that the current state of the economy, security, and the lives of our people, we're not really happy. We all know that for today. Yeah. We're not thinking what's the alternative? Now somebody's giving us an alternative and we're still not happy. So what do we want?
No, let me tell you what the alternative is. Because what the alternative they're giving you, they're still selling a political party to you.
Okay.
Take Fashola and throw him anywhere. People will vote for him because of his person.
But you trusted the Fashola. Hold on. Let me, you trusted the Fashola because when Fashola came, we didn't know who he was.
Hold on now.
Somebody trusted him and said, you know what, become governor.
Because all these people that are coming back, we have seen them work before.
We are not advocating for Fashola because
we don't know who they are bringing back.
We don't know who they are bringing. Let's also trust that you can do the job.
Akwa Ibom, if they put him anywhere, they will vote for him. So what we are saying is, We should stop saying, okay, because this political party is bringing a manifesto, we are not voting. If the political party brings a very good manifesto and we see somebody that does not have any form of integrity, there is no way we should be voting for those kind of people.
We'll focus more on this roadmap because we're going to keep talking about it at some point, you know, because that's the APC's roadmap. But we need to move on.
They should go and remove that line of 5,000 naira, Sha.
You know what? Let me tell you, it would have been better for them to say they would have created an avenue for unemployed. You know, like in England, how they do. You know, the unemployed, if you have unemployment checks, and then they help you look for jobs as well.
Student allowance.
And then they give you.
All right.
Remember that?
Next,
sorry, that
national confab list of delegates is on Let's Talk. Stay with us. We'll be right back. No more discussion.